Hello there, welcome to the tvONE Training Academy studio. In this short series of Masterclass videos, we're going to be talking about the CORIOmatrix and CORIOmatrix Mini. It's a really flexible, totally modular, non-square mainframe. You have a couple of sizes. We have the 4RU version called CORIOmatrix. It's 4RU, 16 modular slots, the option for dual redundant power supply and control via IP or RS-232. Then we have its smaller brother, which is the CORIOmatrix Mini. That's 1RU. It's got 5 modular slots, and then we have 2 fixed DVI-U, that's DVI universal slots, and of course we also have IP and RS-232 control. CORIOmatrix has seen huge success in a number of environments. People like Wärtsilä are using it on cruise ships. We have big corporate clients like Olympus and Bosch using it for installations, and smaller outfits as well, like for example AGI is a partner in the United States, and they use it in university and corporate setups. And then finally, probably one of our bigger customers is the European Commission, and they use it in all of their installs. They're trying to solve a number of challenges. So first of all is the fact that we have a number of disparate source and display formats and resolutions to sort out in our world. Not only resolutions, but custom resolutions as well for LED walls, and different formats as well. So we could be working in 16:9 or 4:3 or perhaps another format. The second challenge is a whole range of signal and display format types, from traditional AV signals, HDMI, DVI, to broadcast signals like 3Gig SDI and HD SDI, right through to legacy signals, which are still out there, including, I see a lot of installations out there still with VGA. And other challenges people are looking for are low latency. A lot of installations demand low latency, whether it's live events, medical, or even corporate. You don't want a long lag, you want low latency. You want cross-format routing. That's a huge challenge. So if you're coming into a system SDI and you want to come out HDMI or vice versa, you don't want to put lots of little converters around the unit. You want to be able to just do it in the same unit, and we want to do the same with the audio as well as the video. And lastly, unified monitoring and control. You want to see what's coming into the system and what is going out. Now, CORIOmatrix uses a number of tools to help us solve those everyday challenges. So, of course, it's a matrix. Of course, it's a switcher. It also has inbuilt audio switcher capability. We can use it to output custom resolutions for LED walls. We have a monitoring output. So the screen here to my top right, the single screen there is showing all my inputs and all my outputs to my system. So I can see exactly what I would see on one screen, making monitoring a breeze. Up-down cross conversion. So CORIOmatrix can deal with everything from 640, 480 up to 4K. Format conversion, so already mentioned about the challenges of perhaps going from the broadcast world to the AV world and then maybe back again. We can deal with that. Sleep mode, I'll show you in one of the videos in this series, is where I can turn all of the screens off remotely. And then another new initiative we're adding is a IP decoding card, and that will enable us to go beyond the AV broadcast and legacy AV worlds to include the IP world as well. So we're going to do media stream decoding. We'll be able to play back local clips, local stills, and we'll be able to create those in mixed playlists as well. So as well as the mainframes we looked at a little earlier, we have a whole bunch of modules. You see we have a mix here of HDMI, dual and quad inputs. We have a HD-based T input card, an SDI family of cards, HDSI and 3Gig SDI, and at the bottom here we have a DVI-U input. That's DVI universal, and to that we can add adapters to change it into a whole bunch of different things. So on the system today, for example, I'm using a VGA source. So I've used the VGA dongle there, plugged it in, it works a breeze. Now, with all our modules, and these are just the input modules, I'll say the output modules in a minute, these are developing all the time. So for availability, please look at our website, www.tvone.com. That will give you data sheets and brochures of what exactly is available. On the output, we have a mix once again of a 4K output card, so single and dual. We have a DVI-U dual monitoring card. That's what's feeding this screen behind me. The single screen there to my right. That's powering that. It's got two outputs. We'll talk about that in a future video as well. Then we have a 3 gig SDI output, HDBaseT. So if you do want to go to a disparate file type on the output, say you wanted to go back to VGA, you can do that by adding an adapter. But you can see there's adapters for HDMI, RGB, composite video, and YC and S video as well. Now, one of the modules we have is an audio module, and there's an audio module that slots into the rear of CORIOmatrix, and there's 4 breakout panels. And with this, we can feed audio into the system, and we can take audio out. Obviously, audio goes out through the displays as well. But if we wanted to go to Balance XLR, AES EBU, very popular in broadcast, or maybe even unbalanced, that's perfect. And I've seen this used a number of times in a number of installations, including museums where you want to go to a PA system, but you also want to take the PA system in to your unit as well. So that's a really brief look at CORIOmatrix. These videos are about showing you how to use it. So in the next videos, I'll be showing you how to set up and connect to the device. I'll also be showing you how to set up all your sources and outputs, and also be showing how to set up routing and also to control the monitoring output. So stick with us, watch all the videos. But for this first video, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a minute.